You ever have one of those weeks where you're like, holy, or days where just, I'm going to get everything done today. And all of a sudden business comes your way and you just, you have to be grateful, right? But man, just one thing after another. So today we're talking about REWTF of the week. Uh, should I buy an air conditioner or should I have a pool? Talk about the little cost in that. And that's going to be towards the end. So stay tuned. And then we'll talk about the REO of the week and a Mountain View home of the week. So let's get started. Oh, REWTF of the week. Can't remember who brought me that. Let's see if we can get this thing going here. Play. Okay, look at this. Holy moly. Who puts carpet on a wall? I mean, seriously, folks, who in their right mind would put carpet on a wall, especially in a bathroom? Bathrooms have moisture. You can just smell that house. It's just gross. It's disgusting. I mean, just think about all the particles that are floating around in the air that just get. I don't want to go there. Okay, enough of that. I'm done with that. That's just enough. Okay. Something nice to talk about is Mountain View home of the week. This is on Creedon View. This is not my listing. It's Joe Velasco with Tara. Okay. This is a beautiful house. And I know I apologize for the look and feel of this, but it's not my website. It's the broker I work with. It's a beautiful house, guys. Look at this. This is how you should make a house look to make it look like a model home. I'd love to do a walkthrough video of this. I'm going to call him up and ask him. The problem is it's going to be sold so fast. Look, Star Wars. Yeah, okay. I'm a Star Wars nerd, just so you know. Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate Atlantis, everything Star. Nerd. Me. Okay. So this is a beautiful house, guys. Mountain View, close to all the big tech. You're an engineer, you can do it. It's only $3.6 million on market for 27 days. This sucker is going to sell, though. Look at it. It's beautiful. The only thing I don't like is people being able to look inside of my garage. Because you've never seen my garage. I'm terribly messy. Bank-owned property of the week. And I was going to make it this guy. Harriet down in Campbell. Just spoke to a potential buyer about this sucker. It's been on market for 119 days. Original list price was 2.5. Now it's listed at $2 million, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. But look at this fugly, exterior. Nobody's going to pay $2 million for that. Sorry. And the problem is this is a bank-owned property. So the bank's like, well, everything's nice inside. Why can't we get 2 million? Why can't we get 2.5? Everything else is selling around it. Location, price, and property condition. Now, look, it's a beautiful house, right? Completely gorgeous inside. Whoever lost it, I feel bad for. But guys, I mean, look, has a detached garage built in 1978. It's 2,000 square feet. It's big enough, but this thing, you got to get rid of it. Whatever this is, I don't even know what kind of style it is because I've always kind of feared anything that looks like that. It's just wrong on every level. So what I would do is tear all that out, make that wall go all the way up, put some brick around it, and reframe that roof, which means you're going to be spending about $75,000 to $100,000 just to make this thing livable. I mean, modern looking, right? And probably get rid of these little crusted windows, etc. It's a beautiful house inside, and the location is pretty awesome too, right? And granted, you're on the freeway here. Can you see this? Go to satellite. This is Campbell, and you're bordering on Montecito, Los Gatos. Downtown Campbell is right here, Hamilton, and that's Westgate right there, right? That's Westgate. So you're not super far, and you're really bordering on Saratoga. So I think what they did is they comped out Saratoga, and they're like, "Oh, it's worth $2.5 million." Well, apparently, after 119 days, maybe you should listen to the market and not what your seller's saying. Already did Mountain View Home of the Week. There it is again, 119 days, guys. All right, so maybe you're seeing in here on my Facebook page that I ask you if air conditioning is a good investment, right? And instead of bringing you some frumpy news report, I thought I'd do some research for you. Is air conditioning a good investment? Now, I also did it for pools. Now, understand, this is generally speaking, right? This is general. You have to go down to your type of house, the number of bedrooms, the square footage, and the condition, and look at the prices, and then do a comparison just like this. This is just San Jose single-family homes that sold in 2023. Okay, it has nothing to do with condition or location or what have you. So take this with a grain of salt. But you're ready? Should I get air conditioning? Let me make this big for you so you can drop your jaw. The difference between homes sold with air conditioning and without air conditioning is $336,000. That can't be right. Well, it is, because I did the little math, and I did the little math, and then I did the delta, and that's what it is. Roughly 30% of the houses that sold without an air conditioner last year. These are single family homes in San Jose. Now, I want to make sure that I'm very clear about this, right? Doesn't mean go out and spend $40,000 on an air conditioner, a central air conditioner system, whatever. It's not, Vito said you're going to make 300. No, you're not. It all depends on the house, the location, the condition, and the price, what's being sold around it, right? And when you go down and you tell me, Vito, I want to sell my house. I don't have air conditioning. Should I put air conditioning in? Well, I'll do a survey based on that, based on the CMA of your house. Comparative market analysis, CMA. We'll have that discussion and we'll make that decision. And based on not just the air conditioner or not, but the condition of your kitchen and your bathroom and your flooring and your windows and your appliances and everything else, I'll let you make a judgment call. We'll educate you on the entire process of it. But generally speaking, your house is worth over $336,000 if you have air conditioning in San Jose compared to last year. Okay, should I get a pool? Mike McKiernan, I hope you're watching this. Mike is a buddy of mine, played poker with him, stayed in touch with him over the years. Great guy. He lives over not east, south, west San Jose, Almaden area. He hates his pool because pools cost a lot of money to run. And I'm telling you, it costs you $400 to $700 a month to run a pool. I sold a house to another company, a few years back, and they don't heat the pool because it's so expensive. Yet you garner more. Now, again, this doesn't take into account condition, if anything else has been rebuilt, if it has an air conditioner or not. And you can't come to me and say, well, Vito, I have air conditioning and pool, so really I should have $500,000 more, $600,000 more than everybody else. No, it doesn't work that way. It absolutely doesn't work that way. So don't come to me and say that, please. So houses with pools, 356, sold for almost $2 million. Houses without pools sold for that. Now, it's a very general number, right? This is a very wide spectrum. We'd have to go way down into your vitals of your house. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, 60 years old, and a 1-mile radius, and we'll take a deeper look into that. And then we'll compare and contrast houses with pools and houses without pools and how much more value you're going to get. So please be advised that I'm not advising you to get a pool or air conditioning unless we do that deep dive. Don't look at this as, oh, I get money in my pocket, because I will smack you down. Okay. Let's see. The 40 days on market. 40 days on market. Median home value across the United States is 380. Is that right? We're doing Wednesday. Yep. 382,000. Median home value in California is 800. Santa Clara County is about it's about 1.9 on the median. Days to sell over time is about 17 days on average, right? Your house could take longer, like that house in Mountain View, or it could be on market for 119 days because something that's functionally obsolete. And don't come to me and say, well, you promised me 17 days. I'm not promising anything. I'm telling you, if you want a quick sale, I have a process to do that. That's how we do that. So sales volume is much lower than we expected. Much lower. You ready? Last week we had 22 closes, but that was about a month ago. Remember, the week between Christmas and New Year's, everybody's out skiing or on vacation or not thinking about houses. So while I'm not saying it's normal to see a slowdown. And you see that these numbers are still pretty slow. There was a little pre-Christmas rush, and we closed 45. And then this week we closed 22 because a month ago there wasn't a whole lot on market, and everybody else was thinking Christmas or vacation or being with your kids. I totally get it. What we're going to see is these numbers are going to start building up over time. What we're seeing now is active homes for sale is about 146 in San Jose. That's dangerous. What we're seeing in Santa Clara County is about 552, which is completely not normal, right? These numbers are all based because we're coming out of the winter thaw. So when I see these numbers of 386 versus 705 versus 1237 average closes per week in 2021, this number will bump up. I don't know if we're going to get to 700 every week, but just be aware of that. Okay. Closes last year, average sales price, we're down 48% from last year. Yep. Median price is 1.4 for San Jose. That's not true at all. So a lot of these numbers will get more accurate between June, July, August. You'll see the real numbers coming up. This is just real-time data. High was 124. 56% of homes that are selling over list price, right? We still have houses that are on market for a really long time. Days on market was 19. Last year was 31 because it's, again, the Christmas push. That was absolutely normal. 67 homes went into contract last week. So we have buyers out there, not as many as we'd like, but we also have very low inventory. And everything else is pretty normal. So there you go. Today we talked about REWTF, Mountain View Home of the Week, an REO of the week, and is air conditioning a good investment? I think it is, because you actually get some utility out of it on top of the cost. Yes, you're going to run it in the summer and when it's hot, and it's going to cost more, but you get utility out of that. You get use out of that. And then we also talked about the 40-day days on market report. All right, I'm Vito with Abitano. See you out there. Have a great day.